Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome. This is the official first podcast, officially stepping into the podcast lane. So, welcome everyone. I am Melissa L. Watkins, evidential medium, certified spiritual life coach. I don't know if I have to introduce all the things, right? But this is really a time that we're stepping into where hurt people hurt people. And I really was called to talk about this today because Spirit really wants to come through and help us all to become self-aware that we are in unprecedented times. And what we have to understand is our self-awareness is what is going to allow us to move forward in a way that is way more, I want to use the word easier, but I don't think that's the right word. I think what Spirit is bringing me, and for those of you who are new here, when I say Spirit, I work with Archangel Metatron, all the angels, and that's what this podcast is going to be. It's going to be bringing through messages from the angelic realm and from my guides to help us navigate these energies. This time of ascension, of awakening, coming into new ways, new modalities of being as we step into our multidimensionality, our divinity. This podcast is all going to be about realizing the divinity within, the within each and every one of us and each and every one of you. That we're all divine. We're all sparks of the divine. And that has been, honestly, my tagline ever since I stepped into servicing through readings, through energy healing, through all the ways, my groups, my communities. It's all been about realizing the divinity within. And that's what's happening at this time. That we are all coming into this connection with Source, Christ consciousness, God. And it all starts from within. Religion and other human the word is I want to say conscriptions, but that's not really the word I want to use. They have architected, they have man-made, right? Ideas. So really what it is, it's about getting in touch with that inner knowing, that inner being, that multidimensionality. And so, yes, we are going to be on this podcast working with our guides and angels, your guides and angels, my guides and angels. Whether you know this or not, but whether you're watching this the day that I upload it or in a year from now, your energy is in the field and I feel you here. And yes, your energy is going to inform the messages that come through. So I know that in each and every one of these shows, these podcasts, there's going to be something here for those of you who find these shows. And today we're gonna continue talking about hurt people, because it's through this self-awareness that we're able to navigate our own emotions and the emotions of the people around us. We live in a vibrational frequency universe where the vibration of emotion is what is dictating what is going on in your life. It's that simple. So if you're putting out negative emotion, you're getting back negative emotion. If you're putting out positive emotion, you're getting back positive emotion. So for those of you who are really feeling like, I can't get ahead, I can't manifest, things don't drop into my experience, I'm not the one that receives, right? We have to look at what is the signal, the vibration that you're putting out. And unfortunately, for many of us, it's unconscious. It's coming from that inner child wound. It's coming from past lives. You carried it in with you, the vibration. And for some of you in this day and age, like I said, we're in unprecedented territories. You actually came in with a mission to clear generational family lineage karma. I was going to say curses. I don't think there's a difference at this point, right? So that's what hurt people is all about. What energy are you bringing to a situation? Or what energy are the people around you bringing to the situation? So when we become self-aware and we can really acknowledge for ourselves what it is that we're bringing, it really makes a difference to be able to change, transform, and transmute those energies that they don't serve us. And for many, they don't serve you anymore. When you came into this lifetime as a child, you went through traumatic experiences, or the people around you have gone through traumatic experiences. We are a planet of duality, the light and the dark. So very, very, very few, if any, like 0.01% is what I'm seeing in my head, don't experience trauma as a child, right? Very few. Very few. For the majority of us, and for the majority of the people that you're encountering or in connection with, family, friends, partners, coworkers, community members, they've been hurt. And they're always on that defensive of looking to be hurt, right? So no matter what it is that hurt them, they're on the defensive. And so they're bringing that energy of defensiveness to situations. And so when you meet these people, or you show up, if this is you, you have that wall between you and the outside world. And for many of you, it's an invisible wall that you don't even know is there, but it's keeping you from being able to live your best life. It's keeping you from being able to manifest what it is you want. It's this unconscious or invisible wall that is allowing or making everything that you're trying to create bounce off of it. So you're trying to manifest in that most compatible soulmate, but they bounce off that wall of I don't deserve, or the wall of it's never me anyway, so what's the point? Unworthiness, victimization, right? But they're bouncing off the wall of I'm not a good person. I don't believe I'm a good person. I don't believe I'm thin enough. I don't believe I'm smart enough. I don't believe whatever that belief is, right? Whatever that story is that you're telling yourself. So it's those traumas and dramas that are keeping you from being able to receive because of that invincible wall, invincible. Ooh, okay, spirit. For some of us, it is invincible, right? It is something that cannot be broken easily. We have to transmute it. Energy cannot be destroyed. It has to be transformed. And it's through this alchemization of transmutation that we are able to change our experiences, that we are able to stop being those hurt people or start seeing the hurt people around us that are, for whatever reason, hurting us, right? Intentionally, unintentionally. At the end of the day, what it comes down to is they're hurting us because they can't receive love. or they're not receiving love from source. And it's not because it's not being given to them. It's because they're unable to receive it. And if you think about that for yourself, like, are you able to receive love? Are you able to receive source love? Are you able to let people in? Can you put down your barriers? Can you be vulnerable? Is the person that you're dealing with that's really difficult, are they able to be vulnerable? If the answer is no, and it probably is, that's the conundrum that you keep, that invincible wall that you keep bumping up against when you try to get close to them. That wall of trauma or drama, that blockage. And so that's what Spirit wanted to really talk about, is how do we overcome this? How do we move through it? How do we stop hurting ourselves, and how do we stop hurting each other? Because that's what's important. How do we break and pull down and move through this invincible wall? This invincible wall of trauma. It could be anything from grief to anger, resentment, abandonment, threat, powerlessness. And I don't want to discount the stories that we tell ourselves. It's a belief system, right? The belief system that we were ingrained with, right? Our operating system. When you're a child, your parents give you an operating system, or the experiences around you give you this operating system. And we as adults have to figure out what that operating system is, and then what parts of it we need to change, what parts of it we need to heal, what parts of it we need to rewrite, right? If it's a programming system, right, we have to rewrite the program. And it's really difficult stuff. This is not easy. This is not easy. But it can be done. Because one of the things about being a hurt person around people who are hurt people is they don't recognize it. They think they're okay. They think they're moving through life, and you know, it may not be exactly what they want, but they're doing it, right? It may not be getting them exactly what they want, but they still have the goal or the dream, and they keep working towards it, right? But in these energies, you're being brought to now the energies from support, from Christ consciousness, from our team of guides, angels, and ascended masters. Our galactic brothers and sisters are all around us, all in the interdimensionality that is the universe. And they're coming through. Whether it's they're coming through your dreams, they're coming through your daydreams, they're coming through synchronicity, or they're popping in and they're talking to you, or you're seeing them, right? All these senses that are really starting to come online, right? Clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance. There's a lot of knowingness going on. Knowing that you know, and not really sure how you know, but you know, and it proves out. It shows up, right? And that's exactly what's going on in this day and age, that our spirit guides and whoever you believe they are, there's no right or wrong. For me, I work with the angelic realm pretty significantly, right? It's Archangel Metatron, it's Archangel Michael, it's Archangel Sandalphon, right? For me. For you, it might be our crossed over loved ones are also always coming in to support us. Always coming in to support us. And for many people, what you need to realize is that guardian angel is not some abstract being that's working with you. Your guardian angel, that guide that we call guardian angel, is a soul family member who has been with you since you were born and will be with you until you cross over. when you go back. And they're going to help guide you because they have a very similar energy to you, personality to you, belief system as you. So they truly know you at a soul level, and they can help guide you because of the choices and decisions that you make, and they totally understand because they're a part of that energy field. They're similar. They understand in a way that not many others can. And they also guide you away from anything that's going to keep you from being on your mission in this lifetime. We all have a roundabout end date, right? We all have a roundabout time that we're going to go back. We're going to cross back over. It's not written in stone, guys. It's not. It's totally not. I mean, I've been a medium for over a decade now, and it is not written in stone as far from my experience, my personal experience. We have free will choice. And so if you're someone that really wants to be here, you will stay. If you're someone that really doesn't want to be here, unfortunately, people choose that also. This is your experience in this earth plane, however you want to do it, however you want to win it, lose it, grow from it, experience it, love it, enjoy it. This is your experience. But if you've got that invincible wall of hurt from the programming that you received when you were an infant, or 0 to 7, or, you know, until you left your parents' home, right? Whatever it is. You have to change that programming once you recognize that it's there, and you get to be you're an autonomous adult. Like, that is your responsibility. It's no one else's responsibility, right? So if you're the hurt person, it's your responsibility to alchemize that pain, that trauma. And yeah, it kind of stinks, especially if it was something that was done to you, right? If it was a situation where somebody else brutalized you, somebody else traumatized you, somebody else negatively impacted you, unfortunately, especially when you were innocent or when you were young and could not defend yourself, right? You have to forgive yourself for whatever part you think you did or did not play in a situation. Especially if this was somebody putting their will on you, right? All you can do is survive, and you have to give yourself credit for that. You have to love yourself for that. I survived. I'm here. And now you take back that part of you that got lost or got damaged by that situation, by somebody else imposing their will on you in whatever way that was, whether that was verbal, it was mental, it was emotional, it was physical, it was energetic. And yes, we can say they're also hurt people, and we have to forgive them, because that's part of our alchemization. That's part of how we process and move through and out of. It's how we break our invincible wall. And forgiveness is such a really, sometimes it can be a charged statement, right? Just forgive them. And it really kind of makes you feel a certain way, like, oh my gosh, they don't deserve forgiveness. It's not about them. Because what they did was horrendous. It was horrible. It was brutal. But you deserve the alchemization that's on the other side of the forgiveness, that you've transmuted that brutality for yourself. They'll have to do it for themselves. The only reason you're forgiving them is because you're taking back your power. And that's what this is about. This is about taking back your power in whatever form. so that you're not the hurt person hurting people anymore. And you can now be aware of the people who are hurt that are hurting you. Because all we can do is make the choices and decisions that are best for us. And moving away from the people and situations that we are now becoming aware of that don't serve us, that are only hurting us, that are only utilizing our light for their own hurt. No, we got to take that back because we want to rise. We want to keep ascending. We want to keep moving into our goals, our passion, what we came here to experience, what we came here to have, what we came here to do. And we can only do that if we have the energy for it. And we can only do that if we've alchemized the trauma and the dramas that have really been keeping us in those lower frequencies where we haven't been able to achieve, we haven't been able to manifest, we haven't been able to receive. You haven't gotten the job you've wanted. You haven't gotten the bank account you've wanted. You haven't gotten the partner you've wanted. Why the heck not? What's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with you. You're a beautiful light. But it's behind that invincible shield, that invincible block, that invincible wall that is your traumas and dramas. So are you the hurt person or are you the person hurting people? That is what you have to become self-aware about. And maybe you're both in different situations. Maybe you're both. And that's okay. Because once you recognize it, once you're aware of it, you can do something about it. You can heal it. Forgive yourself. Forgive them. And now we're going to bring in Archangel Metatron with a message. So this part of the podcast is always going to be in a meditation. So if you're driving or if you're not in a safe place to be able to meditate, please come back when you are. And right now we're going to take a nice deep breath in and release. And now this time I want you to take a nice deep breath in all the way down to the bottom of your belly. And hold 1, 2, 3, and release. And again, all the way down to the bottom of your belly. Hold 1, 2, 3, and release. And one more time. A nice deep breath in all the way down to the bottom of your belly. Hold 1, 2, 3, and release. And now breathe normally. And I want you to relax. I want you to relax the top of your head. I want you to relax your jaw. I want you to relax the back of your tongue. I want you to relax your shoulders. Drop your shoulders. Roll your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. And we're going to take that relaxation right down into our belly. And relax all those tight muscles, all that anxiety in your belly. Release it. And just relax. Breathe normally. Be here, focused on my voice. Be here in the presence of Archangel Metatron. You're being given wisdom codes. You're being downloaded with wisdom codes. These wisdom codes from Christ consciousness, helping you to anchor into source love, helping you to anchor into unconditional love, anchoring into being able to receive love. You can visualize or imagine Archangel Metatron standing right behind you. As he places his hand right on the center of your back between your shoulder blades. And feel that beautiful orange light coming down through him into you as he downloads these wisdom codes of unconditional source love, universal source love. Feel it spreading throughout your back, into your chest cavity, this beautiful orange light, helping you to feel the wisdom of all the ages, all the millennia, all the dimensions flowing into you, keys and codes that you will unlock in the days and months to come to help you step forward into your power, to help you realize and manifest your dreams and goals. Feel this beautiful orange light radiating down into your stomach, down into your hips, down through your legs. Feel it rising up into your throat, all the way up through your head into your crown, down through your legs, down into your Earth Star chakra. Feel this beautiful orange light filling your auric field, inside and around you. Feel the presence of this ancient code grounding you into this time, space, and dimension, into your reality, helping you to become self-aware, helping you to feel what no longer serves you, what no longer needs to be a part of your experience, what you're ready to let go of. Let Archangel Metatron help you to know what is being washed away through these energies. The disempowerment that is no longer serving you. It is time for you to step into your multidimensionality, the full expression of who you came here to be, through love. Take a deep breath in and release. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please like, share, subscribe. I truly appreciate all of the support, and I'll be back next week. Namaste.